Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been quite quiet on the woodwork. I've got a lot going on. I'm just going to do a quick review. This Lumag MD300R. So it's a motorised wheelbarrow dumper. I've had tons and tons of material to shift. So I'm going to be doing a little review on it because there wasn't much about when I was looking. Hopefully it'll provide you with a bit more insight if you're thinking about getting one. Just a few things I've found, some pros, some maybe cons, as I struggled to find much about them on YouTube before I got one. You'll get to see it in action. I'll go through a few bits with it. Obviously the running of it, most of it you can find that out online already, but I'll do a quick whiz through. Let me know what you think. I hope it's helpful to you. So a quick overview of it. The hopper's meant to hold about 300 kilos. That's a wheelbarrow there. It needs a wheel on. The main feature with it that you get is the depth of the hopper. I've noticed it's not massively bigger than a big wheelbarrow, but the depth of it's a lot deeper, obviously. Tyres are on. When this came to me, the tyres are on backwards at the front. This can provide some more grip in some really mucky situations. I've left it on for now because, as you can see, all I'm going over is mud. It's thankfully dried out at the minute, but it won't be tomorrow. The back, you've got obviously the gear levers. So you've got reverse, neutral, first, second, third. I've not made it into third. It literally runs away in second, so it's far too fast if you've got any material in, unless you've got a really long straight run. Most of the time I just use it in first, especially over uneven ground. It's fairly simple. You've got your fuel mixes there. This is your clutch. So once it's in gear, you push that down and it'll go. These brakes either side control the wheels. So as you're going along, you can pull these and it'll turn either way. It's kind of like impermanent four-wheel drive unless you use these. This is the throttle cable and got the on-off switch. It uses regular fuel, and the oil, I think it's regular engine oil, but I need to look that up and change it, to be honest. This hasn't done many hours. There isn't an hours counter on it, but it was manufactured in 2025. I've had it second-hand, but it really hasn't had much use. In case you're wondering, no, the hopper is not hydraulic. So there is a catch here that you pull backwards and forwards, and that releases a little pin there, and when that's back, it's just a manual tip forward. I think you can get different bits that you can put on the front. One gripe I've found so far with this is obviously the height of the tipper, or the hopper on the top. As it is now, with loose material, that's fine. Anything sticky like mud or muck, it just sits in there and you have to reverse the machine backwards to get it all out. So in an ideal world, the hopper would be a bit higher and it would have some space to tip onto the floor, but I'll show you that in some action in a little while. A little tip is always put that catch back, because once you do that, it will click shut and hold it. You don't want to do what I've done, accidentally leave it off, fill it up, be travelling along, and then it suddenly tips out. So that's a quick overview of it. It is quite a nimble machine. It gets over most stuff quite easily. As I said, the gears, first, you don't really want anything higher than first if you're transporting anything heavy, unless it's a long, straight, flat run. Because once you get into second, it's really fast walk. I haven't even tried number 3. I might try that down the road when it's empty, just as a demo. probably it works quite well when you're dumping off a height. So there's enough room for it to tip out. Even so, there's still a little bit left, but you just give it a whoop. And then job's a good one. So for stuff like rubble, this is great. It holds a really heavy load and there's absolutely no effort when you're pushing it along to get it where you're going. There are a few things that I've found that some people may not like. So the lack of a powered tip, the height of the tipper is another issue. But if you've got distances to cover with a lot of material, this is going to save you a lot of work. I think it's worth it. For everything I've got to do and move, it's really helped me already. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you found this helpful, especially if you're looking to get one. Just one more shot of it, fully loaded, getting over some quite rough terrain and angles. It has absolutely no problem. So yeah, thanks for watching. Drop me a like, subscribe, some questions, I'll try and get back to you. And I'll see you hopefully on the next one.